Hey everybody, it's Boo Ray Perry from Tampa, Florida, and today I want to talk about the way that I review my images when I am doing headshots on location. Yeah, I know it's kind of specific, right? But I have been wanting to try something new for a while now, and the folks at Neewer, and I looked it up by the way, it's pronounced Neewer, not Neewer. The folks at Neewer sent me this f700 LCD field monitor, and I've been wanting to try one of these for a while. I do a lot of headshots. I'm in a lot of doctor's offices and dentist offices and conventions and stuff like that. And I wanted to try one of these field monitors. And if you are a subscriber to my channel, you know that I'm not a person who just reviews anything that gets sent to him. I get asked to review stuff all the time and I turn it down because I have found over the years that if it's not something that I'm going to use in my business, it's hard for me to get excited about the thing. You know, I like getting excited about stuff that I'm excited about. So I don't review too much stuff. I turn down lenses all the time. I get offers of lenses all the time. And I'm like, I just don't need that lens. And I'm not going to review it. Yeah, I know. I'm odd that way. But I had been wanting to try one of these for a while. And this is a great one. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of details about this particular monitor, even though Neewer sent this to me for free, full disclosure. I'm not a video guy. So you can tell from my channel, I'm not a video guy. So I'm not going to try and tell you if this is the best one you can get. I can tell you that the price is great. It's $249 with the 2 batteries that you need. As a matter of fact, on Amazon, there's a link in my description here. When I went to Amazon, the price for the monitor without the batteries was actually a couple of dollars more than the price with the batteries. Maybe that's a mistake, but if it's still there, then you should take advantage of it. And be sure and click the link in the description if you do, because then I think I might make $1, and that'll help me with this channel. But I'll put the specs up on the screen for you so you can freeze the video and take a close look at the specs, or just go look at it on Amazon.com. It's $249 is a good price. So why? Why do I want a video monitor when I don't do video? Well, here's why. I do a lot of headshots on location. I am in doctor's offices and dentist offices and lawyers' offices and you name it, I'm there. I'm also in convention halls doing 200 headshots over the course of a day. And then other times I'm in some small office somewhere squeezing into a closet to do a picture of one person. It runs the whole gamut. And I'm very much a person who's all about efficiency. So I'm always looking for the most efficient way to do it for me. And here's the thing, there are several ways that you can do this when you're on location. And let's just run them down and talk about the pros and the cons. Number one, and that is don't review on location. Just have your client pick after the fact. Okay, that's the one way that you can do it and one of the ways that I have done it. So the pro of that is that you don't have to carry any extra gear with you. You don't have to tether anything into your camera. You just go, you shoot, and you say, hey, I'm going to put these online, an online gallery for you, and then you can pick your favorite image and let me know what it is, and I will retouch it and deliver it. Great, that's your pro. What's your con? Well, your con is, what if they look at the images online and they don't like them? Now you got to come back. And one of the things you can do is review them a little bit on the back of the camera to make sure there's going to be something that they like. I do that a lot. But the other con is it more work for you when you get home. You've got to have a gallery. You've got to take these images. You've got to put them in the gallery. You've got to send them the link. Then they got to figure out which one they want. They got to come back to you and tell you which one they want. And if you're dealing with several people, you may have to hound a couple of people. It's more work on the back end. Another pro is they like it because they can show the image to someone else and ask their opinion. So I find people really like being able to pick online. But it is probably the most work for you by doing it that way. So you get to decide. The second way you can do it is you can have them actually pick their image when you're there by looking at the back of your camera. The pro is, once again, you get to just have it picked when you leave. You're done, right? So once you walk out, you know which image they want. You go home, you retouch, you deliver, you're done. Less work for you on the back end. The con is this is a small screen. And having them squeeze in close enough to see it, and you and I, we look at this screen all the time, so we could look at this screen and go, yeah, that's your best headshot, no problem, but they can't do that. You know, they want a bigger picture. They want to be able to really study it. So that's kind of a bad side of using your screen. But that's okay, because there's another solution where you have an even bigger screen, and that's a laptop. This is what a lot of people do. bring a laptop with you, tether into your laptop, and then everything goes straight to your laptop. They come over, they look at their images on the laptop. You can A/B them. You know, you can say you like this one or this one. You can crop them right there to show what it looks like if it's cropped. It's got the most versatility by far, and they're going to pick their image right there, and you're going to be done. What's the con? Well, you have to have a laptop. And the laptop's going to cost you what? $1,500 for a decent one? Almost $2,000 sometimes for a decent laptop that will run Capture One or Lightroom and tether and be reliable. Then you have to carry it. You can't just throw it in your bag. You can't just throw it in with your tripods, right? You're going to have a case for that. Now that's one more case that you have to carry every time you go into a job, in addition to the other 4 cases that you carry. And you have to have a place to set the laptop. So if you're working in a big conference room, that's fine. There's a table, no problem. But if you're working in the lobby of a dentist office, there's no table. So you're either going to have to bring a table with you, which is another thing you have to carry in, or you're going to set it on a chair or someplace like that, which always makes me uncomfortable because I just think it's going to fall off. I'm going to break it. It's just anxiety to have a laptop and try and finagle it in a small world like that. And then there comes the 4th option, which is the option I wanted to try and the option that I have really fallen in love with, and that is getting yourself a video monitor like this. This is a 7-inch screen, 16:9 ratio video monitor from Neewer, and this is wonderful. First of all, it's small enough that you can put it in a box like this and throw that box into your bag with your tripods, and it fits and you're fine. There's no extra bag that you have to carry in. Number 2, it's small, on location. You don't feel bad about setting this on a chair, setting this on your bag. You're not so worried. Also, if it breaks, it's not nearly the expense of breaking your laptop. And less likely you're going to have a problem with suddenly, I don't know, Windows wants to do an update while you're in the middle of a job or something like that. That's not going to happen when you're using a video screen. The other thing that's a pro about it that I like is that it's big. So when the client looks at their pictures, they feel like they're getting a good view, right? Not like looking at the little screen on the back of your camera. It's touch sensitive, so they can pinch zoom so that they can get a close-in look if they want to. And you can just hand it to them. You can mount it if you want to, but I actually like handing it to them. So they take some pictures, they come over, and I just hand them the screen. And now they've got their pictures in their hand. And they can look at them and go, yeah, and you just click through. Now, you do have to learn to work with it, and what I started doing right off the bat was numbering the images as I was showing them. So I tend to let the picture, I tend to take maybe 6 pictures, 7 pictures of a client. Then I say, come take a look at these. They come over, I hand them the monitor, and then I go through them and I count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you see anything in there that you might have liked? And they always go, I liked 3 and I liked 5. Because counting it off just puts that in their head. And they go, I like 3 and I like 5. You go, great. 1, 2, 3. This is 3, 4, 5, and this is 5. Let's go back. 3, 5, 3, 5. Which one do you like? I think it's 3. I think you're right. I think that is the best picture of you. And that's it. You're done. You take this, you wrap it up, you throw it in the box, you put it in your bag, you pack up, and you go home. No posting on a gallery, no carrying a laptop. Done. Don't get me wrong, there are times you want to use a laptop. If I'm working a big job, a convention job, I'm going to be there for 4 hours, absolutely I tether into a laptop. But if I'm going someplace to do one person in a dentist office, I'm taking this screen right here now. This is my new favorite tool that I am using when I am on location doing headshots. The Neewer f700 LCD screen that is touch screen sensitive. All right, be sure and check the link. It's up there. You use that link, I get like $1. It helps me keep this channel alive. And be sure and go check out my website because I have free ebooks there for you, absolutely free for you to download. And I also have some great products that you might want to check out. I have a wonderful video on how to work with natural light because if you are a new photographer, you absolutely have to work with natural light. I also have a great video on working with off-camera light when you are on location, and there is a huge discount code that is in the description of this video. So be sure and go get that discount code if you're going to go look at my website. There's also a list of all of my gear. All of it. Everything that I carry, both professionally and as a hobbyist. Take a look at all that gear. There's links there. It'll help give you some ideas if you're new to photography or you're new to, even if you're not new to photography, if you're a little bit of a gearhead like I am, it's always fun to see what everybody else carries in their case. And also follow me online. I am on Threads. I post on Threads every single day. The photography community there is wonderful. So if you're not into Threads yet, you should check out Threads. If you have an Instagram account, you automatically have a Threads account. So check out Threads. I'm also on Instagram. I have a group on Facebook called Pro Photo Talk with Boo Ray Perry as well. And it'd be great if you joined that group. And finally, give me a like and give me a subscribe. I'm asking so much of you today. Give me a like and give me a subscribe, and keep following the channel for more great content. Thanks for watching.